Wait, Supreme Court rules on women's sports?
Exactly. According to Fox News earlier today, the Supreme Court issued a ruling on women's sports that affects how transgender athletes can compete. California Governor Gavin Newsom's office responded quickly, saying the state will keep enforcing its own inclusion policies.
So the court backs states that limit trans athletes?
Yes, the court's decision allows states to enforce restrictions on transgender women competing in female sports while legal challenges continue. It does not create a national rule, but clears the way for state laws to take effect.
Why is California pushing back now?
California has long protected trans athletes under state law. The ruling puts those protections at odds with new limits in other states, so Newsom's office wanted to show it will not change its policy.
What counts as a restriction in these laws?
Most focus on birth sex rather than gender identity. They say athletes must compete according to the sex listed on their birth certificate. Supporters call it fairness in women's sports. Critics say it singles out trans students.
And the NCAA, what's it doing about this?
The NCAA president said there are no current plans to change national rules. They'll watch how courts interpret state laws, but will keep their existing process, which allows trans athletes after meeting certain hormone guidelines.
Did the ruling mention schools or only sports leagues?
It mostly covered school and college athletics. That is where most of the legal fights are, since federal education law ties into the issue through Title IX, the rule banning sex discrimination in sports and education.
Why now, though? The timing feels sudden.
Several appeals hit the Supreme Court recently, as lower courts split on whether bans violate federal rights. The justices wanted to give clarity before new school seasons begin.
So what happens next in California?
The state keeps its policies in place for now. If federal agencies issue new guidance, California might have to defend its rules again in court.
What do you think? Drop a comment below.
Next story drops in an hour. Subscribe so you don't miss it.